They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Boston College Eagles, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Boston College about to kick it off and get this game started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Nittany Lions offense is on the field for the first time today. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
Spins away from one. Speeding down the left side. Touchdown, Penn State! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Talking to the coaching staff coming into this game, they said explosive plays are going to be big for us. When we get our opportunities, we got to be able to hit on them. And you saw one right there that time, doing it on the ground on the opening drive of the game. That just shows you this offense, they are locked in and in tune and on the same page early.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Boston College's offense will go to work for the first time today. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best
breaks into the open. Nifty little scamper on this one, enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Looking to throw, it's Morris. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Power football with the run. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's cut. Boston College will send out the punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. On his way back from the 20. Makes a move. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the air on second down. On target to the left. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Looking for space. It's Sunseri. Past the first down marker and still running. All down, and he has enough to move the chains. The Nittany Lions are in the hurry-up.
And they have got a weapon in this offense right there at running back. This dude is tremendous. If you think about Franco Harris, you think about Kajana Carter, Curtis Enos, Saquon Barkley, time and time again, Penn State running backs wearing defenses down. This guy is a problem, and this defense better find a way to slow him down.
A first down run in the red zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Off play action. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. He'll pull it down and run. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Touchdown, Penn State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
This offense is looking ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the first quarter, doing whatever they want at will. I don't know if you're panicking, Palmer, but I mean, they got to put something together on the other side of the field, or else this one's going to get ugly fast.
One thing I know, David, is the defensive staff, after having the ball just run down their throat and thrown over their heads, they need to make some adjustments earlier than they probably anticipated, because right now they have no answers for this offense.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Dropping back, it's Morris. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
I know it's early in this game, but man, this defense has had their number. They've done a great job, already built a huge lead, now getting this offense in a situation where they got to pass the football, and they better protect their quarterback better than they are right now.
Boston College lining up to punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Back to pass. Got it behind the line. It's Sunseri. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got his man. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play.
Illegal touchdown. Offense.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. And the Nittany Lions will call on their punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Quarterback on the keeper. There he goes. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And that's now their 3rd sack of the game. This is one of the best units in the entire country getting after the quarterback. They have done such a great job recruiting athletes up front and in their front 7. They can blitz, they can rush you with 4, with 3, but they've got dudes that can beat you one-on-one, and you're seeing that in this game.
And the Golden Eagles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Dropping back, it's Morris. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Boston College will send out the punt team. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Gonna run it. It's Sunseri. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Almost had the completion. Just missed it. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Lost one deep down the right side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Nittany Lions will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Touch pass on the right. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to throw, it's Morris. Got a man. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Oh, he's got some space. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Here's the pressure. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second and long. Gives it on the option. A confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete on third down. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Look out, he's got room. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. The Nittany Lions line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Short throw is complete, and he'll grab it, step out of bounds, and pick up the first down. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. On the run, it's Sunseri. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Gets the back moving. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught behind the line. It's Sunseri. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side now. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Nittany Lions have their offense in high gear. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Lofts one high and deep. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. NC State found a way to pick up the W, and a win is a win, but this was not the type of convincing victory they've gotten used to in Raleigh. A top 25 clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. A first down for the offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Grab behind the line. It's Smith. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Golden Eagles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air. It's Morris. Fires to the big fella. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Tight end finds a soft spot. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. Boston College will send out the punt team. This will be the 5th kick of the night. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Got his man quickly. Still on his feet at the 45. Hits the afterburners. Inside. Touchdown, Penn State. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
They'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Boston College right back to the line. Looking to throw, it's Morris. Just a short pass to the tight end. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10.
And first down for the offense.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Oh, he should have had that one right in his hands, and he couldn't hang on. Typically, he makes that play. It'll be 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. The throw. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. And he slips the first defender and picks up a handful of yards. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Catch in the middle, it's Bridges. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Happy Valley has given us a fun first half. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in State College, PA.
The Nittany Lions will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys. You got guys out of the portal. You put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Boston College will send out the punt team.
On to punt it away.
Let's see what he can do with it. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. The give to the tailback. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Nittany Lions are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Just going to keep it after the snap. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. The Nittany Lions will try to pin them back with the punt. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The play action fake. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Looks it in at the 40. Oh, what a move to get open. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Looking for space, it's Sunseri. And that's a very productive first down play of bringing up 2nd and 3. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. He felt the heat, trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or 2.
Well, they're going bootleg, trying to trick the defense, but it didn't work. They were not biting on the play fake, and everybody had their eyes on the QB. They knew coming into this game he was a weapon. He was going to keep the football, staying home, able to close the distance, get him on the ground for a big sack.
3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Bridges. Now well within striking distance. It's that 3rd down play. Gets him a first at the 29. To the air on 1st down. Quickly complete. Turning it on. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. The give to the back. Got enough space. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocked that one right down the middle. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Virginia Tech has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet inside Lane Stadium. They're up by 7 over South Carolina. That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Looking for a man. It's Morris. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Heaves it on the run. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. On that last drive, defense had no... Breaks into the open. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. 1st down from the 45. Leaves it with the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Line getting set on 2nd down. Back to pass. They're working that left side. Tackle is made at the 44 after the 5-yard gain and the 1st down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Koch. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the move. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Bunch formation for these receivers. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. He's got it on the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Nittany Lions kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Now from inside the red zone. Snagged out of the air. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Touchdown, Penn State! Fit it in the window for the score. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. A 70-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. They'll start this drive going to the air. Find space on the right. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
From the shotgun, the inside give. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to set up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He makes the grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. They'll try to get it through the air. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. They boot it away. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
The RPO fire complete to the left. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Trying play action. Looking left. Got him downfield. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Nittany Lions are rolling down the field. They'll give it to the back. Breaks the tackle.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. It's picked off. The Heisman contender turns it over. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. They'll run play action. Here comes the heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back.
Great job by the defense forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the missed connection on 3rd down. Boston College will send out the punt team. Now on the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Spins away from the defense. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. Pulls and fires complete. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. First down here for the offense. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Using his legs, it's locked. Got enough for the first down. Oh, what a move to get room. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Up to add another. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
56, Boston College, 0.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking to throw on first down. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Here's a throw downfield late. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. You don't want to get carried away. It's still early, but that was an impressive performance to go to 3-0. What do you think? How good is this team, David?
I love when you say you don't want to get carried away. But, you know why you say but? Because we're going to get carried away. Great start. This is what we do. We're going to react to what we see, and 3-0 is exactly how you draw it up. You build momentum, you start to build confidence, and you start to look like a team, Jesse, that might could do some damage later on in the postseason.
So, can they drown out the noise? Can they not pay attention to what we're talking about and how good we think they are and just keep that workman-like mentality each and every week? Lunch pail, show up, blue collar, get the job done. This team has a lot of talent. If they can drown out the noise, watch out.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.